Will you say a little bit more about visibility and invisibility? This is a conversation we've had a little bit. I think a lot of the Brown experience, at least for me, is not ever being invisible, right? Like always being the most visible person in a very heightened way. So to me, I understand what that sort of oppression feels like, but the invisibility thing, I'm really fascinated about because I know that it's a different form of oppression, and I would just love to hear you kind of describe it a little bit, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's interesting. When I think about just my own experience in when I am feeling visible and invisible, I mostly feel invisible, to be honest. I go into a room, people will go around the room and asking people to speak and like ask them for their opinions. Quite often, unless I'm specifically called out in like a list or something, I'm skipped over. This happens to a lot of Asian women. We tend to be thought of as being quiet, submissive, don't want to be too assertive or anything like that. So even if you say something, someone else is going to get credit for it, or someone will talk over you, etc. For decades, I would tell people about what was happening to me as an Asian American woman. And people just would not believe me, or would say that was me. That was, well, you're just misinterpreting the way someone said that. Even with the violence against Asian Americans that's been happening over the past, the increase, it's been happening this whole time, but there was a huge increase and it's been in the news. And even with that, we just haven't had enough attention, really. And people still don't believe me. I'm just tired of that. I mean, unless we're in like a, do or die situation where the zombies are coming and they whatever.
No, I want to play this out. This could be animated.
Yeah, say more.
Give us this is what we're going to do. Give us the zombie apocalypse from your point
That's
of
right.
view. We need it. Give it.
Yeah, well, if the zombies are looking for, the people who are yelling, I will want to be the invisible person. I don't want to be seen by the zombies and eaten alive. So yes, in that case, I would rather be invisible.